You are awesome, and you're back.
I'm Dan, this is Mandy.
And you are watching BuzzChomp.
Woo, yeah, you go, woo, woo, yeah.
Woo!
Enjoy. The Deuce reaction.
The Deuce, Episode 4 reaction.
Mouth of Death. Oh man, it's like the line of the year on this Episode 4 of The Deuce. Midway point of the season, and we're loving this. It's so good now. So good.
The Deuce is finding its groove, guys. It's finding its groove. We had the whole thing with the mob and the construction workers and them flexing their muscles. Oh, those construction workers, they wanted to wait to get their money until Monday and not pay that fee. The mob came in, those guys came in, they wanted to still be there. They flexed their muscles and they knocked those guys down.
The Deuce finally kind of found its funny. Mouth of Death. Candy kills a man by giving him a BJ. It's just awesome. But there's a lot of other funny, simple humor sprinkled throughout this show, which would otherwise have you believe that things are kind of going wrong for everyone. Candy killed a man. She had a rat run over her face while she was given another BJ. A fight breaks out in Vinny's, now Vince's, bar. And guns get pulled and the cops are bribing. Things are kind of going wrong, sort of, which you expect as the show reaches a climax. Except it's funny. And there's offbeat moments. It feels even more like The Wire now. Like this just feels like I'm watching The Wire in a new universe. But that's a really good thing.
Candy was absolutely fabulous this episode, guys. Fabulous. Hello, Mouth of Death. Yeah. She was giving a man a blowjob and he died. Yeah, guys. That is just horrible. That's probably like the worst thing that could happen to you as a prostitute. No one else thinks it's horrible, though. Everyone else thinks she's like this amazing person. They were cheering for her in the diner. This is the catalyst here. This is her breaking point, guys. I really saw it. This is what we saw the whole time throughout this episode with Candy, with culminating with the Mouth of Death. We see her on a date. She's got to get so liquored up before this guy that kind of really likes her. And then she kisses him. She never kisses anyone, guys, because prostitutes don't kiss. I feel like this was her moment. And now the latter half of the season, I think we're really going to see that shift. We're really going to see her use her notoriety of the Mouth of Death to get into porn and start really flexing her muscles, guys.
Up until this episode, he's been Vinny, and it's been Vinny and Frankie. Now Vinny is 100% known as Vince. But this is not a coincidence. This is extremely explicit by the show. It's smart. Because up until this point, Vinny was kind of like, la 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 la, fa la la la. Now he's kind of a businessman, his bar's churning, and he's about to become the porn king with the mob's help. The mob has this offer for him. We haven't been told what it is, but we kind of know what it is. They're showing him the space. We know he's going to get into the porn. They're going to do porn movies there. He's going to manage it. He's a manager. And he's now Vince. He settled his brother's debts. He's getting a gun. He's Vince. He's handling his wife, ex-wife, sort of, who knows, and sleeping with a new woman. He's Vince. So no more Vinny. Vinny's gone. Frankie's now the screw-up. Vince is the put-together man. Unless the whole script flips as the show continues. We don't know. That's why we're watching.
Frankie, guys. This episode made me not like him. Because he's an idiot. He's a bad gambler, guys. He's a bad gambler. He's in the back of the bar gambling, having money, and then he wasn't even going to go pay off his debt. Man, Vince has been supporting this guy, been pulling him up. Probably without Vince, he'd probably be dead by the mob. Now, it's not cool to rat out on your brother, but we were okay with Vince calling the mob guy to get his money from his brother. I mean, he saved his brother from going and probably having some more debts, and at least it relieves some of the pressure from Vince. Not cool, Frankie. Not cool. He's just a dope, guys. He's just a dope.
We may also finally have our villain, which would technically in the real world be the good guys, which the police and the reporters are kind of teaming up. Our one reporter is infiltrating the prostitution. She's going to do a story on it, figure out what's their motivation. I don't really know what her true motivation is yet, but she's teamed up with our good cop who busted somebody in the stay out zone just to try to push the limits and see what's going on here. Now they've teamed up. She kind of tricked him. Thought they were on a date. Not on a date, they're on a stakeout. Regardless, they're the bad guys. The good guys who are the bad guys because we're rooting for the porn industry and the prostitutes. But I don't know if we're rooting for the mob because they're kind of taking care of things for Vince and Frankie. But they're also doing bad stuff. So we'll see. I think the mob's going to be an enemy. But for now, they're kind of on team good guy.
Episode 4 of the Deuce guys. Turning point. We really saw a lot of amazing stuff. It really pushed the story forward, and we're really seeing that this was a catalyst moment for Candy, guys. Catalyst moment of the mouth of death. Comment below. Let us know what you thought of episode 4 of The Deuce. Yeah, kids. Yeah.
We're reviewing the show every week and watching with our reactions. Come back for more The Deuce. The Deuce reaction.
Tune back in
More from Mandy and Dan
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.